pa inoon pa nila.
Alright, it's actually on, but it's automatic. So when the temperature gets a little bit more up, then it just start going. Because now it's set for 22 degrees. Inside it's colder. Outside is cold. So, but don't worry, we'll get some air flowing now. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Don't worry. Be happy. Okay. So yeah, back to Trier. We're going to see also the famous Porta Negra. Porta Negra is the Black Gate, which is built by the Romans 2,000 years ago. So, because this is one of the old cities, actually founded by the so-called Celtic tribes, and later on, the Romans came here. Augustus Caesar, he founded the city as one of the main settlements as a fortress, because this is where they housed the 3rd Legion. Okay, so they had many outposts for military to protect the bordering areas from the Germanic tribes, because all these lands were conquered by the Romans, all the way up to the Netherlands. Well, back then there was no Netherlands in the Roman times, but the area, or what we call today Netherlands. So that was kind of the northern frontier. And then this city of Trier was also on the side to the east. It was the last frontier, and then you have the river Rhine next to it, close by. So this was actually one of the largest northern cities built by the Romans. Once we get there, I will also show you the old city plan. You can see they have a map, 3D map, where you can see how actually the city looked like. They had all the stables, the garrisons, the houses for the soldiers, etc. So this is a very important historical area connecting to the Roman times. After the Romans left, 5th century, the dissolution of the so-called Roman Empire, finito. And then you have the Franks coming in the area after the 5th century, Frankish kingdom, and then being a part of the Holy Roman Empire. So the Holy Roman Empire was basically the western part of the old Roman Empire. So there was a split between the west and the east. Constantinople was the center for the Eastern Roman Empire, and then to the west we had what we called for a couple of centuries in Europe the Holy Roman Empire. So basically it wasn't really holy or empire, but there was an emperor. The emperor was the head of the whole powerful areas, so was elected by the Pope. Okay, so the Pope was the one who elects the Holy Roman Emperor. And also here the city is very important for today as for a tourist attraction because of the old remains for the Roman fortress, and of course the well-preserved German architecture as well. Because remember, Second World War, devastating for most of Europe. Most of the cities in Europe were destroyed completely, like we will see later in Cologne. Everything you see there is built after the Second World War, the whole city. Imagine how much they had to build back to have one of the largest cities back on, and also like Frankfurt and so on. So all the cities were destroyed, but some towns luckily survived. Okay, there was no fighting in the area which we call Trier now. So in Trier, we get to see how it looked like 200 years ago. It looks the same. Of course, we have modern buildings and so on, but we get to see the old style German buildings. Very beautiful, colorful. They like to paint the house in different colors, pink, yellow, whatever you name it. Yeah, so just a short drive and we will reach the border. Well, there's no actual border, it's just a bridge connecting to Germany. Okay, so just a short drive and we will reach the area to Germany. Also, after visiting Trier, we hop back on the bus and then we drive a little bit further down towards Koblenz, we're going to spend our lunchtime. Okay, so those of you who opted to join for the lunch, you'll have the lunch. I will arrange the whole thing for you. And then for those who did not, don't worry about it. There is a couple of good restaurants in the area which you can try and spend your lunch in. You're gonna have plenty of free time actually in Koblenz, about 2 to 3 hours, depending on how the traffic goes getting there. And then after spending a nice Sunday style easy day, we go to Frankfurt. Frankfurt, also we're going to visit the city center. Okay, Frankfurt is one of the largest cities of Germany, and there is a part which is quite interesting for us. Other than that, it's all high-rise buildings and financial districts and so on, so it's not really much historical stuff left. But what is there to see, we're going to see the Römerplatz, the Roman Square, and that's where we're going to spend some free time before going to our hotel. Okay, so this is going to be the plan for today. Trier, Koblenz and Frankfurt. So 3 places we visit of Germany. Also tomorrow we still have another 2 visits. One is to the city of Bonn, and then after the city of Bonn we're going to Cologne, that's where we stay also for lunch, and then all the way up to the north we're going to the Netherlands, okay, all the way to Rotterdam. That's gonna be tomorrow. Okay, so just a short drive, and we'll let you know when we get into Germany.
Yun guys, kaalis lang kami ng Luxemburg, which is one of the world's smallest cities. Luxemburg, along with the Vatican, second ata sa Vatican. Tsaka and also ngayon papunta na kami sa Germany. Actually this is my Frankfurt, Germany. Pero dadaan pa kami ng iba-ibang German places like Cologne.
I almost forgot. We have also today is the last day for our driver Mario.
Oh, we'll miss you, Mario.
He's getting the sack. Getting fired. Not coming back. Yeah, he's got to go home. He would really like to continue, but he worked too much already. 12 days driving non-stop. So now he's going to take his rest, going back to Poland, enjoying his time with his family, getting a short break, and back on the road again. So yeah, last day for Mario, but until the evening he's with us, and then tomorrow we're going to have a new driver, and possibly we're going to have a different bus. I'm not sure yet, but very similar to this one, or maybe better, who knows. But normally it's the same coach company that we are using. It's from Poland, and then yeah, so we're gonna have tomorrow morning possibly a different driver and